All right, so today, as you guys know, I just bought this KTM rarest quad in the world. It is a KTM 505 SX, and I came to the conclusion that, you know, there's a lot of you guys out there that just bought a bike used, and you need to know what to do when you buy a used bike. So that's what I'm here to teach you. This might actually help you guys. So when you buy a used bike on Craigslist, you don't really know what's up with it, and it's always good to detail it. I'm gonna give you guys some detailing tricks that I use to make it look brand new, and also how to clean it up, how to make sure it's good to go. My first bike I ever bought off Craigslist blew up on me on the first ride. That was because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So if I would have known what I know now, I wouldn't have bought that bike, because I should have known it was gonna blow up. It was a YZ125 and it had no compression. So you can't test compression really on an electric start, but on a kickstart, it had a kickstart. It was so, I could have pushed it down on my hand. It was so easy to push down. And I should have known that bitch was gonna blow up, but you know, you live and you learn. So I'm gonna show you a couple secrets. Clean the air filter, check the fluids, and we're gonna take you guys along the way. So first things first, when you wash these things, the more you take apart, the better. This thing, I might pull the plastics off, give it a good wash, because most of the time people don't wash them totally. Pull the seat off, and it really doesn't take long to pull shit off. It'll take you 5 minutes to pull shit apart, and then you can really wash it. And usually back in the day I'd buy and sell stuff, but this I'm keeping, so I want it to be as nice as I can make it. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna start pulling these plastics off, get it looking fresh. When you buy shit off Craigslist, you never know what's going on with it, to be honest. Like me, like I said, my first bike blew up. It was tragic. I spent every last dollar I had on it and it blew up. I wanted to cry. Even worse, I paid to get it rebuilt, and after I paid to get it rebuilt, it blew up again. So I spent every dollar I had on it, saved up every dollar I had, and then it blew up again. And at that point, that was a bad first quad. $1,000 is going in one backpack, guys. Hit the link, get entered on monarch.com. The $67 Monarch backpacks just went on the site, and one of them is gonna get this $1,000 brick in it. And the backpack is valued at $120, and it gets you entered to win my camo F250. So it might have some shorts in it, it might have a hat in it, it might have a t-shirt in it, but it is valued at $120, and one lucky backpack from now to Sunday is gonna get this brick of cash in it. So hit the link, don't miss out, get entered. Grab yourself a $67 backpack, and good luck. Also, on every bike, the air filter is different. Usually it's under the seat, so this one isn't that bad, but there's a whole bunch of dirt down here. So look at this. This usually just comes. So look at that, came out that easy. And now I can pressure wash this, clean it all up. You know, just go that much farther to clean it. Another thing, little life hack. You know, there's a lot of things that I don't think are special, and they're not really special, but you can learn a lot from. When you pull your bolts out, put them back in the same spot. You know, that's not some crazy life hack, but it is somewhat of a life hack, because you don't want to put your bike back together and you got a whole bunch of bolts. Yeah, I already knew that was gonna happen. These tank bolts. Another thing is, you want to know your bike. If you can't pull apart your own bike, that's a problem. You gotta learn how to take apart your bike. All right, another thing, when you're pressure washing your bike, you want to make sure you get no water in your exhaust pipe or your air box. I don't have an air box, I have the air box off, so this is your carburetor, and you don't want to get water in there. That's not good. So honestly, a lot of this is common sense, but I realize that it's not really that common, because I don't know how I learned it, and a lot of you guys out there learn one way. So I guess I'm here to teach you the basics. So some of you guys might be like, oh, that's so obvious, but I mean, I guess it is obvious, but a lot of people out there don't know. So look, I just put duct tape over this. Do anything to keep water from getting in there, but you just don't want water to get in there. The exhaust, don't pour water in the exhaust. It's that simple. And that's about it. You don't really got to pull it apart any more than that. This is the way you properly clean a bike. Pull all the plastics off. As you can tell, this thing's like filthy. And this quad I'm keeping. Even if I was selling it, I usually would do this. But you know, since I'm keeping this quad, I want it to be as nice as possible. So that's why I'm doing all this. I want this thing to be like mint. You know what I mean? All right, so this, if you're flipping bikes, will make you a lot of money, and it'll also make your bike look great. So when your bike's toasted like this bike is what I like to call toasted. It is like, it's disgusting. There's like grease and grime, and it looks like it's never ever really been detailed. You usually use simple green if your bike's clean. Like this is what you use when it's not that bad, but when it's really bad like this is more aggressive. Simple Green's like not that aggressive. This is what you want to use when your bike looks like this. So you literally can spray everything. Engine degreaser. I wish they were sponsoring me, but they're not. You know, hit me up, Engine, send me a brand deal. But spray everything down, let it sit for 5 minutes or so, and then you're gonna pressure wash it. And this is gonna make your bike look really good. It's gonna take all the grime and the grease. And the thing is though, this bike probably will look like the before and after is gonna be pretty crazy, because I'm gonna really clean this. And another thing is, once you clean a bike really good, it's a lot easier to keep it clean. Like when you let it go too long, that's when like it's not even worth cleaning. Like when you do a really good clean and you keep up with it, it's really easy to just keep nice. You know, you wouldn't think to put this on here, but I usually just drench everything in WD-40 because you're gonna wash it off and it's gonna help. This bike has like a lot of surface rust and stuff, and WD-40 will help clean that all up. And all your bushings, all your bearings. Like a lot of people don't think about this, but you know, it goes into everything, and then, you know, your shit doesn't look corroded anymore. I think this bike sat outside, to be honest. That's what it looks like. Yo.
Hey, did you send anybody over here to do something to this Hellcat?
No.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to get it out of here then, because my dad said he pulled up today and there was he said that there was someone there with tools out.
What the f?
They left as soon as he pulled up.
What the f?
Yeah.
All right, another thing, when you're pressure washing your bike and you're spraying you can pressure wash a bike. That's like something people talk about like you shouldn't do. Always pressure wash your bike, but just don't spray shit like this. Like your connectors, try to keep the pressure washer away from plugs because you don't want to get water in there. Oh my God. What the f happened? It like blew out the pressure washer. It like pulled on it in the wrong way and blew out the hose. Oh my God, bro. Disaster. This is how projects go. Not even projects, just everything in life. You want to do one little thing and then it turns into like, now I got to go to the store, now I got to get another hose, and then I got to do this and this. Oh my God. It's looking all right. You know, it's coming along. I got to scrub this down. This is going to take me a little bit because I'm like anal, because this is my personal bike. If I didn't care about it, I would just throw it back together, be good to go, but I want it to be nice. Might have to just run to the store real quick, go get another pressure washer hose. There we go, coming along. All right, next life hack, get a Scotch Brite pad with some Simple Green on it, and anything that's aluminum or like corroded, you can scrub and it'll look pretty mint. If you spend a ton of time. It's all about how much time you want to spend. You spend all day or you just scuff it real quick. A lot of it you don't see when the plastics are on anyway, so I don't know, you might as well just hit it a little bit.
Go hard, go hard, go home, go hard, go hard, go home.
It's probably good. It ain't ever gonna look brand new. You can do your best, but that's all you can do. These KTMs actually have detachable fenders, and I'm not really a fan of the fenders, so I'm gonna pull them off. They literally just unscrew and they're off. It's actually kind of cool. Oh. On other quads, you usually cut the fenders. You'll see like people cut their fenders on their quads. The KTM just unbolt, which is kind of cool. They kind of were thinking ahead of the game back in 09. All right, now back together she goes. And once she's together, I'm gonna change the oil, clean the air filter, and spray down with this magic stuff I got. There's some stuff, a lot of you know about it. If you don't know about it, this shit will make your bike look brand new. I mean, I think everyone knows about it, but if you don't, you're about to know. All right, so all you guys out there that are trying to make your shitty bike at home look brand new, this is the secret. I wish I was sponsored by these guys, but I'm not. SC1, this stuff literally, I mean, everyone already knows about it, but if you don't, you're just like missing out, because this is the truth. You hit the bike with this and it looks brand new. You know, if you're trying to make your bike look brand new out there, this is your trick. Pretty nice. All right, life hack, when you're putting new grips on your quad or your dirt bike, get a little bit of spray paint. Make sure they're not directional. Spray it in there, a couple squirts. Once it's in there, slide her on. Once it's on there, twist it how you want and then let it dry. That's a life hack right here. If you don't know, now you know. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, you're gonna wanna change your air filter too. If not change it, clean it. It's like common sense that you need to do this, but when you get a new bike, clean the air filter. So honestly, I like to just pressure wash it and then wring it out because now it's wet and you're gonna have to let it dry. And then also you can hit it with some of this. This is air filter cleaner spray. You don't really have to have this, but it helps. So spray it out and then you're gonna let it dry and then you're gonna have to re-clean it, or not clean it. You gotta what's the word? Lube it, because your air filter catches dirt. So if it has no like lube or oil on it, then it ain't gonna catch no dirt. It's just gonna go right through the filter. So you wanna clean her out real nice like that. See all that? That's all the old, I don't even know what you call it. Air filter oil, I think that's what you call it. So now let this dry. You're gonna put new air filter oil in it. Once it dries, and you put it back in the bike. And also we gotta do an oil change. So we still got that going on, but looks pretty clean.